Hey guys, this is IdeateTV, and I'm here with Loren Blowers, who is the author of Stingwishers. Okay.
First book, Cigar Smoking Jerks from Outer Space.
Okay, tell me about this concept. How did this come about?
It actually came to me in the middle of the night, and I just had pictures in my mind and dialogue, and I was raising my kids. So by day I was a mom, and at night I was feeding my brain science fiction. And
A lot like J.K. Rowling, kind of in a way, single mother.
well, I was married at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll take that out. You had a husband, fine.
Okay. It's about a sort of an iconic 21st century girl. She's a USC student who's been abducted from the USC morgue.
Wow.
Irresponsible LA party girl who's cast into the role of saving a dying race of aliens.
Just the person to do it.
Yes, sort of a hot mess. Yeah,
Boy, can I relate to that.
a blooming hot mess. So she's cast into the reluctant heroine, and they believe for good reasons that she is going to save them and their entire world. So she does work to save the galaxy and at the same time destroy it, perhaps, in some ways. So
And at the same time finds herself through all this?
yeah, she puts herself together again.
So this is the first book. Have you started writing the second book?
The second book is at least half completed. It's Beast on Board.
Did you make those, or has this already been?
Yeah. Yes. So
Okay, so what, I assume you believe in aliens.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the first moment that made you believe that aliens were real?
Well, to be completely honest, I've always believed in them. Even, I think, before I was pre-verbal.
Really?
To be quite frank, yes.
What's that feeling? How do you know? What do you mean?
Well, without sounding like a lunatic,
I don't think you could sound like a lunatic in this environment.
it's just a knowledge of a presence, if you will, benevolent presence, and I'm sure there are good and bad aliens, just as there are good and bad people. Have always been fortunate enough to have a positive alien presence in my life. It's always just been something that I consider a natural thing, not weird. So it wasn't something that was. A lot of people speak about how they've had an encounter. For me, it's always. I feel like I've always had somebody there with me.
Kind of like a guardian angel, or
Yeah, guardian angel type of benevolent companion, if you will.
Okay.
And so I started reading comic books, and science fiction was my first reading were comic books. So in high school, I was the nerdy girl who hid the comic book inside the 17 magazine, and because it was very uncool to be a comic book reader back then, especially as a girl. You just, yeah.
you're just breaking all the barriers.
Not old, but yeah, back in the day.
Well, I think you're in a perfect environment, and this is just your time. So.
Oh, thank you so much.